Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to the second session of day one of the 2022 European Equipped Powerlifting Championships here in Pilsen in Czechia or Czech Republic. Take your pick as to which of these names you use. If you were with us in the first session, you will have seen all the sub-junior women lifting. This afternoon, it is all the sub-junior men. 2 flights, back-to-back, 10 in the first, 8 in the second. We'll call them out as they appear, but the first person I'm going to call out is my partner in crime here in the commentary booth, Ralph Farquharson. Welcome back, Ralph.
Good afternoon, Martin. Good afternoon, all. Welcome back, yes.
Looking forward to a really good session.
Really good session lifting.
Yeah.
This morning was the ladies. Like I said again, they're our future, and these are the lifters that we'll be looking forward in future to win us major titles.
Yeah, and you can just see on the screen there the running order. First of all, it's the 59s up to and including the 83s, and then the 93s up to the 120 plus. Couple of familiar names, Ralph. But not familiar first names. I'm seeing a Mr. Rubets from the Ukraine.
Of course, yes.
But it's not Alexander.
Okay.
It's David. So I presume he's a relative, probably a brother.
Could be.
And of course, Rubets will be appearing later on in the week. And again, with the Ukrainians, Ralph, we don't know how much training time they've had.
No.
It's just fantastic to see
Yeah,
them here.
just absolutely wonderful to have them here.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I was going to do a sponsor call out, Ralph, but we've used up 2 minutes. How did we manage to do that?
I don't know. We do it later.
So let's just mention the premium sponsors, Rogan, A7 at the moment. Very briefly, also thank you to Eleiko, Lioko, SPD and Palini. We'll go on more about how much you help the sport with your support. As we move through the day. But this is Jakub Bonkowski from Poland. He is first out in the under 66 kilo class, 180 kilos.
Yeah.
Remember, we'll be jumping between the classes all afternoon, so the graphic on the screen will always tell you what class the lifter is in as they come to the platform, if we ever get caught up in conversation and forget to say so. But this is Bonkowski in the 66s. That looks a good way to get the
started.
Underway. The referees in this session are from Finland, Great Britain and Austria.
Yeah, that was 3 white light for the white first lifter.
And now we got Dmytro Butenko from Ukraine in the 59 kilo class.
Yeah.
And he is opening on 185 kilos. He's unopposed.
He's unopposed, yeah. He's unopposed, yeah.
Still needs to get a lift in each discipline, and of course he'll want to come away with a good total.
I'm sure, with a reasonable total. Yeah.
Born in 2006, Ralph. So he's only 15 or 16.
Yeah, that's right, he is.
Depending on when in the year his birthday
he was born,
is.
Yeah.
But he's certainly got another couple of years as a sub-junior. That looked impressive.
Looked quite strong. Yep.
For one so young, I mean, most of these lifters are probably 18 or almost 18.
Yeah.
But he's 15 going on 16. David Hornik from Czechia, the host nation.
Yep.
185 on the bar. Same weight as for Butenko, but in the 83 kilo class.
Oh, that's an easy squat.
Yeah. Just a reminder for those not familiar with the way these things happen. When we have 2 back-to-back flights, all the lifters in flight 1 take all 3 of their lifts, and then as soon as the last lifter in flight 1 has taken their 3rd and final squat, the first lifter from flight 2 comes out for an opening squat with no break in between.
No break at all. Yeah.
So I know we've got the sport is growing all the time. Every competition we screen, we've got new followers of the sport. So I think it's important, Ralph, sometimes to say things we assume everybody knows because not everybody
to
does.
explain it. Yeah, that's quite true.
And
he's gonna fight that
battle.
up.
Oh no!
Yeah.
No, he didn't let go of the bar there.
No,
he just lost it.
He just lost it altogether.
He just lost it. He had a really good battle. He fought it up, but as he got to the very top, he just lost balance. And when he lost balance, the bar rolled down his back. And if he tried to hold on to that, I think he'd have dislocated both shoulders.
Could have done. Yeah.
So sometimes you get a warning for
if you dump the bar,
dumping the bar,
go,
but I don't think that was.
No.
Now this is Gabriel Rees from Poland, 205 kilos on the bar.
Yes.
He's in the 83 kilo class.
Yes, he is.
Just a reminder, 10 lifters in this flight and then 8 in the flight to follow. So it'll actually go by quite rapidly. And actually doing 18 back to back is quicker than doing 18 and then a 20 minute break, because it cuts the breaks down to 20 minutes from 20 minutes to 10. So this is Rees, 205 kilos. Oh, it looked a good squat.
And the referee agree with you? Yep, 3 wide line.
I wish I could have grown a beard like that when I was 17 or 18.
Yeah.
And next up we've got Sebastian Sivak from Slovakia, and he's also opening
205,
on 205. Yeah, at least Rees was born 204. He is 18. So that his beard makes me feel slightly better as an 18-year-old. You can see Alec Matheson from Scotland just in the picture there. He was telling us it's the first time he's been a side referee for about 4 years.
Oh, again, that's a good squat. Easy squat.
Yeah.
2 to 1.
The centre referee called it in depth.
Yeah.
Both the side referees thought it was good. Now Simon Falta from Czechia in the under 74 kilo class, 212.5 kilos on the bar. You can see in the very top left hand of the graphic it says under 74 kilos SJR, so that tells his weight class and the fact that he's a sub-junior. So if we ever forget to say, just check that as the lifter comes out. Came up very strong.
Very strong, yes. The referee say 2 to 1.
2 to 1. One of the referees thought it was high. That's a referee from Austria thought it was high. Other two called it good.
I think he's doing his cut too, today, so that may be why he's a little bit stricter. Is the right word?
Yeah. Now this is Belus from Ukraine, Vladislav Belus, and he's going 215 kilos, And sometimes you have these delays in equipped lifting before the lifters come out. It's because they get their knees wrapped at the last second. If they get their knees wrapped too soon, it cuts off the circulation.
That's correct. Yeah.
So it's an art in itself, timing the wrap. But this is Belus. Oh, that's a good squat.
Yep, 3 wide line.
2 more in the first round. Now this is David Rubets
Ah,
from Ukraine, opening on 240 kilos.
good opener as well.
It
240.
is, isn't it? And again, the knees being wrapped will be the explanation for the clock ticking down. And here he comes now. Well, he's now putting his wrist wraps on.
Yeah, he's still got 37 seconds, so it's okay.
As long as he's not got to re-rack.
Yeah, and then you got a problem, yeah.
Yeah. See, the wrist wraps could be done
He's done
at least
25
loosely
seconds now.
before the knee
Yeah.
wraps go on. Well, he's 20 seconds and he's
And
not.
he's still yeah, he's going out now.
Well, you can
15
see the
seconds.
clock on your screen.
If you have to re-rack, you got a problem.
Well, if he's got a re-rack, he's gone as far as his opener is concerned. I think he could get, well...
Oh, it's 4 seconds.
Oh, with 1 second to go. Now, you could say that's perfect timing, Ralph.
No,
or
I
you
don't
could
think so.
say, how lucky is he?
Very lucky.
But it's three white lights.
1 second on the clock.
Wow.
Oh, no. I would like to attempt that.
Makes for good television, Ralph.
It's a good drama.
Yeah, and well, another famous name, Ralph.
Okay,
We've got Zbandut coach.
Second.
We had Zbandut lifter in
wonder
the
if- I wonder-
women's this morning, and now we have Vasil Zbandut.
I want the same family.
I would think so.
Could well be. Because with a long time coach in
Yeah.
Ukraine, yeah.
And here he comes. And Zbandut coaching and Zbandut lifting.
Lifting, yeah.
Just as this morning. This is a respectable opener, Ralph.
Yeah,
250 in the
Yeah, the
74s.
74, yeah. Very good.
Wow. And there is Coach Zbandut. Oh no. Maybe the angle is deceiving.
Well, let's wait. Yeah, no, looking from here, looks very high.
Well, the power was there.
Yeah. Ooh,
No.
very high.
As we often say, Ralph, we don't like to call it,
yeah, from-
no
yeah.
lift before the referees.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's terrible on the lifters, but no, that one was pretty obvious to the naked eye. So we're into round 2, and this is Mikola Hodinov
No,
from
we missed
Ukraine.
this. He missed this one on his first attempt.
Yeah, he fell back, if you
Oh,
remember,
you did. You're correct.
and lost control of the bar. So retaking 190. Oh, that's so much
Yeah.
better. And
Yep,
three
three
white
white.
lights. And only one more red to be overturned. And that's Zbandut, and certainly no problem with strength.
No,
Just
it was
needs a
there.
little bit
Just
deeper.
Need to go deeper, yeah.
Now Bonkowski from Poland is next.
Yeah.
195 kilos in the 66 kilo class.
Yeah, an increase of 15 kilo from first to second.
And you can see on the top line in the middle, squat rank. You can tell that he is going to move from second to first place
first.
with this lift if he's successful, with of course other lifters to follow. It was nice and deep.
Yep,
white
three
lights.
white lights, yes.
Next up we have Butenko from Ukraine in the 59 kilo class.
Yeah, second 200. An increase of 15 kilo. His up now was 185.
Yeah, he's on a pose. I think it was a case
yes,
of
of course,
getting a safe one in
and
then chasing
do
a
a job.
number.
Yep.
And if you remember, he's very young. He's the one who's only 15 or 16
course,
years old, born in 2006. No, I kept
Yeah, I
quiet.
suspect that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. That's why I said nothing because I'm learning from you, Martin. Said nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, it just didn't seem quite deep enough, did it?
No, I didn't.
And ironically, that time the referee sitting his exam did give it and the others didn't.
That's right.
I think the golden rule is be true to yourself and don't worry about what the other referees
That's what
are
you
going to do.
Exactly.
Just call it as you see it.
Yeah, call what you see. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, Hornick.
David Hornick, yeah, from Czech Republic, 200 kilo.
4
And
in the
he's
class.
Second.
Oh,
yes.
that looked very strong. And 3 white lights.
Light, yeah.
And Sebastian Sivak from Slovakia is up
215.
next, also in the 83s. 215, a 10 kilo jump.
Yeah, 10 kilo increase.
He's in second place after round 1 on body weight. But Reese, the pole, can go past him if they both make their second rounds because Reese has jumped 15 kilos.
Yeah.
Sorry, 20 kilos.
20 kilos, yeah.
Sivak has only, in inverted commas, jumped 10.
Oh.
No.
Just went forward.
Yes. I'm not sure, was that a strength issue or a balance issue?
Let's look at it. I think it's balance issue. It just went forward as he's coming up. You see, the body go forward and lost control. Yeah.
I just wondered, was it a balance issue because it was too heavy? Or we'll find out the next time round. But first of all, we go to 74 and Simon Falta from Czechia. 220 kilos on the bar. And this will put him into the lead in the 74 kilo class.
7.5 kilo increase from first to second. Yep. And like you said.
But Belarus will follow with a lift that would put him back into the lead.
Yeah.
And of course, Zandvoort hasn't got one on the board yet.
True.
So that looks good.
Yep,
three white lights, but he's in the lead. But in a couple of lifts' time, he could be down into third place. But first of all, we go to Reese in the 83s.
83, yeah.
Gabriel Reese, Poland.
222, 225, yep.
Yeah, and this would put him from third to second place.
That's a big jump from 205 to 225, 20 kilo.
Yeah, well, 10 was too much for Sivak.
Yeah.
Reese is in third place with 205 on body weight, but this would put him, well, this would give him the silver medal, Ralph, because Sivak's gone 215 again with his third.
Yes, he did, you're right, yep. That would definitely give him a medal.
So this is for silver. Rebets is well clear. I think we've said that in the past about a different Rebets. This is for the silver medal in squat.
Looks good.
It was strong. Wait for the referees. And we wait, and we wait.
And we wait. And no lift.
That's why I said we wait. It was strong up.
Yeah.
But
not
it wasn't.
Deep enough.
It looked worse in replay. I wasn't sure first time, but looking at the replay, yeah. Now this is Belarus in the 74s. to 27.5.
12.5 kilo increase from first to second.
You can see the strain on the face as he takes the weight. Oh, that's a good
Yeah,
lift.
that looks good.
Yeah. 3 wide lights.
Yeah.
Oh, he's happy with that. And now Vasil Spandut.
Yeah, now he needs to get one on the board.
Oh, it popped up like it was nothing, but it wasn't deep enough.
Nah, it was. He needs to go at least a couple of inches, I think.
And this will basically take squat gold.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah, it would be the gold medal in squat.
But of course, this is putting his total under pressure as well. Because he's lifting less than he would have planned. And he's lifting in a competitive group.
Oh.
It's deeper.
Yeah, but is it
But
deep
was
enough?
it deep enough? No,
I
is the
didn't thought it was.
No. Well.
So unless he's gonna go a lot deeper, he's gonna be in trouble.
Yeah. Do you think that's because he's training high? Or
I think
is
so.
it just competition nerves?
Yeah,
I mean,
think
we've
it's-
never seen him before in
No,
the international stage,
no.
have we?
No, I think he trains high, and the brain goes into automatic pilot.
Yeah, you've said that
Yeah.
before, and
Yeah,
you won't
it's very
really
hard
find
to
me
change,
disagreeing
yeah.
with you.
And not if you do change, you lose it because you're not got the strength in the low
Yeah.
position.
Yeah, you've not trained that
That position.
that
so
bit at the very
yeah,
top of the thigh that
would you need
that takes you out of the hole. Yeah.
Right.
So this is Rubets. Well, he did his opener
240 was comfortable.
with a second to
Yeah.
spare.
Oh yes, it did. It was a good squat as well.
Yeah.
So
He's
this
got
time
more
he's got
time
more
now.
time this time.
Maybe the angle is deceptive, Ralph.
Yeah,
But
well, let's wait.
yes,
he
it
got
was.
3 white light.
3 wide lights. As I've said before, Ralph and I, we're probably about 30 meters away from the platform.
Yeah, minimum.
And we're using the same screen as you are, and the platform is raised, so sometimes when you're looking up at a squat,
Yeah.
you just get a different impression of it. Referees are best to judge, and when we pass opinions, we never attempt to question the referees. And we're into the third round.
Yeah,
This is flying by.
certainly is.
So this is Butenko. He jumped 15 kilos, missed it in depth.
Yeah.
Wasn't a strength issue, just
No.
a depth issue. Unopposed in the
Unopposed.
59s.
Yeah, he got one on the board, so
Yeah.
whatever is in the competition.
That looked better to me.
Yeah. See what the referee say. Yep, it says 3 white light.
He's happy. Always a little personal triumph to come out and do a weight you didn't get last time.
Yep.
Now, Mykola Hodinov, Ukraine, 66 kilo class, 200 kilos. This is the one who lost his balance backward in his
That's
opener.
right.
Got
He
it at the second
190,
attempt.
And he's gone 10 kilo upwards to 200. Oh!
No.
He didn't look certain at the
No,
start, did
he
he?
just didn't look
I don't think he
confident
was
at all.
happy. Yeah. Yeah.
Gets comforting words from the platform crew. No, he was never.
No, he didn't look comfortable at all here. Yeah.
No. It almost bent him in half, didn't it, the
Yeah.
weight? I mean, you wonder how he managed just 10 kilos
10
less than
kilos.
that, looking at that. But we must remember they're very young lifters, most of them their first international competition, and at the risk of being boring and repetitive, we don't know how much opportunity Ukrainian
They
lifters
had to
have had to
train.
train. The fact that they're here is fantastic. So this is Bonkowski from Poland
205.
in the 66s.
So he's increased from his second to third by 10 kilo.
Yeah, and he's competing against Hodinov, and he was already ahead, so guaranteed the gold
Yep.
in squat. This is just to push the total a little bit further. And there's a big gap between the two of them in prognosis.
In prognosis, yeah, I'm looking
But
at that, 492 and a half to 432
You've got to
and a
get
half.
lifts in for
Absolutely.
prognosis to count.
Yep.
That look good. 3 wide lights for Bonkowski. No, David Hornik, Czechia,
210.
in the 83s.
This is an increase of 10 kilo from his second to third.
Yeah, he's in 4th place in squat.
Yeah.
Has a
yeah.
chance of getting on the overall podium. But this, it's quite close. I mean, this puts him from 4th to 2nd in squat.
In squat,
But
yeah.
lifters to follow that could
Will
push him
take it
back
away
down to
from him,
4th,
yeah.
of course. But all you can do is set a target. And that's what he's done. Looks good.
Yep.
And anyone that wants the silver medal
I've
is
gotta
going
take
to
it.
have to come and push him down again. And that is exactly what Sebastian Sivak will try and do with his third and final attempt, 215 kilos.
That's right.
Again, just waiting, presumably for the knees to be wrapped. You can see
here
this
he's
will
come.
put him from 3rd to 2nd place.
Yeah.
Oh, there's tight wraps for
Yeah,
you.
very tight. He was struggling to get up the stairs.
The
He's still
Frankenstein,
struggling.
the Frankenstein walk. But this for a possible squat silver. You can see the Titan
Yes.
knee wraps.
Knee wraps, yeah. That looks strong.
Came up nicely. But his last one was called in depth.
Oh, 2 to
He
1.
gets this
Got
one,
it,
2 to 1. But it wasn't for depth, it was a blue rope.
Blue wrap, yeah. that's
Maybe
it,
soft,
yeah.
soft knees.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely soft knees.
Yeah. He got away with one. Now this is Simon Falta from
yeah.
Czechia
Yeah.
in the
225.
74.
He's gone up 5 kilo from his second.
Yeah, just behind Bilou. And of course Zanbut yet to get one on the
That's
board.
right, yeah.
So this for a possible silver that
Yeah.
could turn into a bronze. No, again I kept quiet.
Referee said no.
Yeah.
Lift. The chief referee and the side referee said no.
The side referee that's out of practice said yes. No, they all see it slightly differently, joking aside.
Yeah.
And one hip can be lower than the
Can
other.
be,
And
yeah.
you're always looking at the nearest hip.
Of course.
Now this is race Poland.
Yeah.
232.5 in the
Several.
83s. This will put him from 4th to 2nd.
232.5.
This would
Yes.
guarantee him silver.
Silver, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
No one following that can push him down again. Oh no. I will wait for
Afraid
the
to say it
referees.
could be reds. Yes,
And
it
that's
is.
why I waited,
Yeah.
yeah. It was just too high, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
very hard.
Just watch the replay again. The crease formed when the legs bend at the hip has got to be lower than the
Then
top of the knee.
knees, yes, correct.
And sadly, on that occasion, it was not. Now we move to the under 74 kilo class. Vladislav Belus, Ukraine, 237.5. He leads,
Yeah.
but
But this one lift to come.
Bandit has
hasn't
yet
come for third, yeah.
to lift.
Although looking at his Bandit, he could struggle because his first two attempts was, yeah, very
And
high.
we see our friend from Norway, Bjorn Astad, the technical controller,
Yes, he
this
is.
afternoon.
Okay. 1 minute, Belarus, Ukraine.
He put in a stint at the University Championships.
He did, yeah.
Didn't he?
He did. Was he? I think he was doing his cat too.
Yeah, he did. So this is Belou. Or Belus. Reminder in the 74 kilo class, 237.5. Well, that looks good. Wait for the referees. Yes.
Three wide line.
Now, does he get the gold?
Yeah.
Or does Bandut find the necessary depth? Because he will go from last to first if he makes this lift, but if he does not, he is out. He is disqualified. He cannot make a total. Come on, young
Wish
man.
him luck. Wish him luck. He needs to go a little bit deeper.
Just a bit more controlled.
Yep.
When you think you've got it deep enough,
Go
go
a
an
little bit
inch
deeper.
more. Take your time. Oh, I'm not sure, Ralph.
Now me. I'm gonna wait for the referee
referees,
signal.
Oh,
We
what
suspect
a
that,
shame.
unfortunately. Yeah.
What a shame. And well, he got 9 red lights. There's not a lot more that you can say, really.
What can you say?
Well, all we can say is there's one more lifter in this flight, and it's David Rubets, Ukraine, and he's taking 260
60
kilos.
Yeah. And again, he's gone.
And I doubted the
7.5.
depth last time, purely because the camera angles were looking at it. So I'm just going to, assuming he
wait
gets it, just wait
and
for the
with referee
referees.
signal, yes.
Because I remember the last time I sat in the referee's side chair, I thought, boy, this is different from the commentary booth. You see things you just don't see.
Correct. Anyway,
So-
he's got up 7.5 kilo from 252.5 to 260. So
No.
Oh, bit too heavy.
Just too much. But he has 2 good lifts.
Yep.
He is the champion. And we move straight on without a break to the second flight. There's only 8 lifters in the flight. So we'll be through it in no time. And again, after this, there'll be a 10-minute break. And then we're back to do it all again in bench
The
press.
bench.
So this is Viktor Hubacek from
From
Czechia.
Czech Republic, yeah.
190 on the bar. He's in the 93 kilo class. One of 4 lifters in the 93s. We've got 4 in the 93s, 1 in the 105s. 1 in the 120 plus, and 2 in the under 120. That's the way the flight breaks down. So they will all get a medal with one exception. Someone in the 93s
Yeah,
won't
could
make
miss
the
out,
overall
yeah.
podium. And that's 3 white lights. Would you like to say this name, Ralph? This is
No.
Carl-Henrik Ted Erik Hogström.
I said double. Yeah, Carl Henrik. Yeah. Ted Derrick. That's 3 full name. Yes.
Yeah.
Carl Henrik. Yeah.
Or as we'll call him from now on, young Carl.
Young Carl. Yes.
And he's in the under 105s, unopposed.
Yeah. So
Needs
just
one lift in squat, one in bench, one in deadlift. He's the European champion. Sensible openers. Well, was strong up.
Look, strong.
The angle was difficult for us to call, I think, Ralph.
2 to
2 to
1.
1.
Got it. He's on the board.
Yeah, I wasn't sure.
Now,
You'll see better from here.
very tight. Very tight.
Now, Pipa from Poland. Krasian
Second.
Pipa.
210 opener.
And again, this is the most competitive of the
Yeah.
classes.
Four in the category. No.
Seemed to go
You go
lopsided.
from one side to the
yeah,
other.
seemed to be put more weight on the right than the left. Watch it again. It's difficult
Can't see it from the side.
to see from that angle, but I think he got his weight distribution wrong.
Yeah.
Now Dominic Held, Slovakia, his next 220
220
kilos.
kilo, yeah.
Just looking ahead, Ralph, I don't want to talk over Held, but some of the battles we're going to have in the men's and women's open are fantastic.
Yeah, I was looking at the numbers this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, yeah.
But this is Dominic Held, 220. That was a nice little dip.
Yeah. Is that convinced the referee? No, they
No,
didn't. 2 to
didn't.
1. No lift.
Just needs to be a little deeper. There's plenty power there. And just talking about the women's again, Ralph, I see Sonia Stephanie Kruger has gone up to the 84s.
84s, yeah.
Yeah, and she's up against Anki Timmers.
Oh,
That's
be a
going to be
battle.
one hell of a battle.
That'll be a battle.
Now, Zaradnicek from Czechia. Is that how you'd say it, Ralph?
Sarah.
Zaradnicek.
Yeah.
Tomas.
220.
In the 93s again. Yes, I think that's good.
That looks good from here. Ah, 2 to
He
1.
got a yellow.
Yeah.
Wasn't a red, wasn't for depth.
Yeah, I don't know what's that for.
No.
Just stepping forward or stepping backward, he didn't.
No, I was even looking at the
Yeah.
foot to see if there was any movement, and there wasn't. Now Zavodny from Slovakia, next out
Yeah.
in the 120 plus, and he's opening on 250 kilos.
50 kilo, yeah.
And he's a big guy, just
Certainly
under
is.
140 kilos, 138.45. Well, I got the impression it was good, but sometimes with some of these bigger guys, we
You
just
can't tell
have
with
to.
big thighs, yeah,
yeah,
very hard. Yeah,
it's
2 to
good,
1,
2
got
to
it.
1.
257.5 kg on the bar record for Jan Brzezinski, Poland.
Now Dzezinski. Jan Dzezinski, Poland, 257.5 kilos, also in the 120 plus.
Yes.
Next victor.
And again, the delay with some of these lifters coming out is all to do with knee wrapping.
knee
You
wrapping,
just got to
yeah.
get the timing right.
I think it's coming up. I can see.
And if you
coaches.
rush it too much,
Yeah.
as we've seen before, you see someone coming
Lost
up the
balance, yeah,
platform.
lost
and,
control, yeah, everything goes.
Yeah, but remember when the wrap went, because it was wrapped too hurriedly and it didn't stay in place. The clock is ticking down towards 10 seconds for Dzezinski. Should be okay. Gets the command with 7 seconds remaining. Oh, it looks good.
Oh, he's fighting up.
Bit of a fight for an opener, but I think in terms of depth it was fine.
Yeah, 2 to 1.
Yeah. Now, last out in the first round is Volodymyr Iltsev.
270, yeah.
270 kilos.
Yeah, just below the 600 pound barrier.
Just looking at his body weight, Ralph, because he doesn't
is it?
look like a 120. 105.41.
Oh, right, so just he said you're low, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right. Don't look very heavy, does it? Not from here. 105.
So he's a 105 in the 120s.
Yeah. Oh, that's very strong.
Isn't it?
But was it
just?
deep enough? Let's have a look. No.
It wasn't. And maybe that's why it was so
He
strong.
was so strong.
Well, end of the first round. And into the second round, and it's Hubacek, 202.5. 12.5 kilo jump from his
Yeah.
opener.
Yes.
He's lined second out of 4 after his opener. This will improve his number, but it won't improve his position. And
No,
the reason for that is that the Czech lifter's already on 220.
220,
The
yeah.
other Czech lifter, Saradnicek, he's already on 220. So this 202.5 will keep us second place. But remember, we've got 2
lifter who haven't got
with a red light
yeah.
against their name. That looked good.
Yeah, yep.
So whether he'll be second, third or fourth at the end of the second round depends on whether the next 2 lifters in the class can turn red into green. And the first of them is Gracjan Pieper from Poland. And he is retaking the 210 that he missed last time.
Yep.
It was just depth.
Yeah, when it's yeah, I remember the one.
Yeah,
I remember.
his weight shifted over to his left leg and
Yeah, you're
just
right.
lost control of it. So just get the weight distribution right. Do what he always does in training. That looks better.
A lot better. And it's not deep enough.
I didn't think it was deep enough. When I said better, I meant in terms of, the
Yeah,
balance
but
issue.
yeah.
But no, he needs to go an inch deeper.
And here come Carl. We just call him Carl. His 3 name.
Oh, Karl-Henrik Ted Erik Hogström.
Hogström, yeah.
Young Carl.
And he's taking 215. 50
Estonia.
50 kilo increase on his opener.
Yeah. And again, unopposed, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Get a safe one in, then make a jump. And I think he's done just that. It was the same as his opener, and I think he got that 2-1, and he gets the same 2-1
again, yeah.
I think the referee that's sitting his exams
Yeah,
having
it
a
is.
bit of a nightmare because he's, in the sense, he's disagreeing with the other referees whenever there's
But
not
if
an
that's
agreement.
what he say,
but if that's what he sees,
and it's judged by the jury.
yes,
So
yes.
And the bar is loaded for
And the jury is on his side of the platform.
that's right.
So they'll be seeing what he's seen. So Dominic held Slovakia 220 in the 93s.
And he missed this on his
Yeah.
opener.
26. Next.
Same squat as
Yeah.
last time, but did it go slightly deeper?
I don't know. 2-1 again. No lift.
It didn't. Dear, dear, he's in the last chance saloon.
It's strong. The lift is strong
Oh,
enough.
absolutely. He's just timing it. He's starting his dip slightly high. If he went down lower and then did that dip,
and then get the drive
get
back out
in,
again.
yeah.
Yeah, he would get it. Yeah, you're right.
you wonder is it mates in the gym saying, yeah, that's deep enough.
A lot of
So,
time
yeah.
it can be.
So Zaradnicek, he's gone up 10
230.
kilos.
Yeah, gone to 10 kilo from 220 to 230.
He's leading. This to extend the lead.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, that looks strong. So we wait again to see what the referee says. 3 wide
wide
live.
lights.
Yeah, 3. Good left.
So Jakub
Jakub,
Zawodny, 120 plus.
260s. What did
Yeah,
he take with his opener?
he did
He took 250. Second up 10.
Yeah. And the next two lifters, sorry, the next lifter will be Iltsev, but the last lifter is competing with Zawodny in the 120 plus, just to keep an eye on that. Oh, that's no. Oh,
I missed that. I didn't quite see it.
he just lost it coming back up. It was just too heavy. And I think he may have lost balance because he used the rack to steady himself, but he managed to stay under the bar and keep it on his back. Look, just lost
Yeah,
it,
just lost it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but stayed with the bar as best he could. Now, this is Iltsev that we spoke of. He's in the under 120s, unopposed.
Unopposed, yeah. He missed his opener now.
Don't
What
beat
did he miss
yourself.
his?
Well, it was
Yeah.
just depth. He was really
Yeah.
strong. Just needs to go a little bit deeper. Don't beat yourself when there's no one else to beat you. I've done that. It's not a nice feeling
I bet it is not a nice feeling.
when you've travelled over 1,000 miles to do it. That's better.
That's better.
Is it better enough? I think it is.
Yes. It is
3 wide lights.
Yeah.
One more in the second round. A reminder at the end of the third round of squats, we'll have a 10-minute break while the platform is prepared
For the bench press.
for the bench press. So this is Tuzinski.
Yeah, the first lifting in the third round.
270 kilos.
Yeah.
Leading with a 257.5. Looking ahead, this will give him. Well, he's already the gold medalist.
Yes, he is a gold medalist.
Zavodny has decided against taking his third attempt. So this is your squat gold medalist, 120 plus. Lovely and deep, doesn't bring it back up.
Sorry, a bit too heavy.
And I wonder, will he
decide to not to take his third either?
quite possible, he's won the gold. He's ahead of his opposition.
And he's, yeah. And then prognosis is 20 kilo below.
Yeah.
So he could well do, yeah.
Oh yeah, he will need to take it again.
He will need, yeah.
So, last round, Ralph.
Yeah.
7 lifts to go in this sub-junior men's squat competition. And we've been going less than an hour, rattling through it.
Right by.
Started at 3:30 local time. It's now 4:20. And there's only 7 lifts to go, including this one. No.
Yeah.
Well, he got his first 2, but the final jump of 7.5 kilos
he's
was just too much. Oh yeah. Ralph's pointing to the screen. Tuzinski decided not to take his third squat. Obviously, he felt it was just too heavy, and he just used up energy attempting the undoable.
Yeah, so save it for the bench press.
So this is Pipa from Poland.
212.5.
Well, he missed 210, got it
Got second time.
He's only gone up 2.5 kilos. He just got it 2-1, if you remember,
Yes, he did.
having lost balance on his opener. Now, I think that's his best lift.
And that's quite easy. No.
Well, the referees
says
didn't.
no.
But 2 of them were yellow. They weren't.
No.
They weren't for depth. I wonder what the yellows were for.
No, soft knees again. Looked like. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he beat the referee's command in re-racking.
That's what it is. But it also looked from here, I could see knees was a bit stuff as well.
So Dominik Held, Slovakia, 220 kilos, an important lift, Ralph. He needs this.
He's
got 2 reds against his
he
name.
missed his first 2. So
Is this the one who dips, but it's still high?
Yeah, I can't remember.
I think it is.
Could be, yeah. It could well be.
If it is, he's just got to go
A
lower,
bit lower
before
and
he
then
dips.
make the dip.
Yeah. That's better.
Well, that looks a good squat.
That's better. I think he was listening to us. He looks anxiously. What an anxious look. But it's 3 white lights. And he saves himself with his last lift now. Karl-Henrik Ted-Erik Hogström from Estonia, 225 kilos on the bar. He's been good with 200, 215.
215, and now he's gone 225. So good series of lifting.
Well, he brings it up. And 2-1.
Got it. Yep, well
good
done.
lift. He's had a good series.
Yes.
Three lifters to go. Zaradnicek from Czechia, 240 kilos. He is the gold medalist in squat in the 93s. But he is, even if he doesn't make this lift, just for clarity. But this will help his total.
Certainly would do.
That look good?
That looks a good squat, yes. Don't go fault to see his knees comes in a little bit. Lost power, but yeah, 3 white light.
Now we go to the 120 plus, and it's Tzinski. Well, there was a cross against his name.
I thought there was a cross against his name.
I think that must have been an error by the computer secretary.
Yeah,
because
you can't change it once you put it in. Yeah.
We thought that he would take it again because of the prognosis.
Yeah, it's 20 kilo below on prognosis.
Well, more than 20 kilos if he doesn't get this.
If he just, yeah.
So this is really, if he wants any chance of the European Sub-Junior title, this is a must-make lift for Tzinski. He'll have spoken long and hard with the Polish coaches. He'll understand why he missed it last time. He'll believe he can do it this time. And can he translate that belief into white lights?
Let's hope so.
No.
Oh, no. Bit too heavy.
Just too heavy. I don't think there's anything technical there.
No,
just too heavy.
just too heavy.
Just too heavy after he got one in. And the final squat of sub-junior competition 2022 is Volodymyr Iltsev. And remember, he's essentially a 105 lifter.
Yeah, because
in
he's
the
only
120s.
105, yeah, true.
He's only 105 and bits. And this is 290 kilos.
638 pounds. No, whoa. Whoa.
Oh, I hope his head's okay.
Is he okay?
The bar rolled right over his head. He seems to be, I'm looking at the stage rather than the pictures. I think he's getting his knee wraps undone so he can walk
the
off.
medical people coming over to check him, make sure he's okay. Head injury. We must make sure he's okay.
I think he's a bit dizzy, but he's walking off under his own steam, so hopefully all is well. And that, Ralph, is the end of the sub-junior men's squats. We'll go to a short break. Join us again in just under 10 minutes time, and we'll bring you every single bench press.
See you in a while.
Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to the second session of day one of the European Equipped Powerlifting Championships from here in Pilsen in Czechia. If you've been with us this morning, you will have seen all the sub-junior women lifting. This afternoon, all the sub-junior men are lifting. I'm joined again in the commentary booth by Ralph Farquharson.
Hi all.
Welcome back, Ralph.
Yes, welcome.
As you see in your picture, you see our premium sponsors, so now may be a good time to give a shout out to the sponsors. EPF premium sponsors are Rogue and A7. Thank you very much indeed for your continued support. Our other sponsors that we value very highly are Elico, Leoco, SPD and Palini. And I think you can probably explain better than me, Ralph, just how that money is used to promote even bigger and even better international competitions.
That's right. The most important thing, especially with Rogue, is that most championship will give in new equipment. So you start with brand new equipment. But we also give funds so we can help a lot of the promoters to make sure the event is run at a high standard. So yes, that's what we're using money for. We're still looking for more sponsors. The more sponsors we can get, the higher the standard we can make our championship.
So yeah, if you're listening and you think that sponsoring EPF might be mutually beneficial, please do get in touch.
Yep.
Back to the action, and first up is Jakub Bonkowski from Poland, and he is opening with 70 kilos on the bar in the 66 kilo class.
1 minute. Jakub Bonkowski, Poland, 70 kilo.
And as I suspected with the weight, Ralph, he is opening unequipped.
Yes. And like you said, it's a good idea to get one on the board, and then if you need to put the suit on, you can then put the suit on.
Well, there's only two.
It's not good two in your category.
In the category, yeah. He is the favourite for gold on prognosis. So get one in, put a suit on, put a shirt on rather, and then increase the prognosis gap. Yeah, nice easy opener. Now go and put a shirt on and go somewhere between 90 and 100. Now Hodinov from Ukraine, also in the 66 kilo class, and he's opening 92.5 with the shirt on.
Now he had a best squat of 190. Now first attempt in the bench press, 92.5. He's on prognosis to come second.
Yeah, I'm just looking at Bonkowski. He's only gone 75 second. Looks like he'll be benching unequipped. So it's maybe a chance for the Ukrainian to close the gap.
All yellow
from all three.
yellow.
Must be butt off the
You
bench.
had to be, yeah.
Let's have a look. Yeah, there's the daylight.
Yeah, daylight, yeah.
Do you think that he got a long hold, Ralph?
There was a long hole.
Yeah.
There was a long hole.
Now Butenko in the 59s, opening at 100.
100. He's on a pose. So again, his best squat was 200 kilo.
Well, you know what my mantra is: if you're unopposed, try and beat everyone in the weight class up above you.
Above you, yeah.
And then nobody can say a thing. It's never your fault that nobody else enters.
Yeah.
Oh, I just hope he didn't start moving back the rack too soon. One of the referees picked him up on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got it 2-1.
Got it 2-1. I just thought it started moving back before the rack command. Look, it was never really stopped at the top, was it? because the bar's got to be motionless at the top,
At top, yes, that's
before
right.
you get the
sit
rack
down,
command.
Yeah,
And
that's
it
right.
never was. So he's got away with one. Now Sebastian Sivak,
Yeah.
Slovakia, in the 83s, also opening with 100
Yeah.
kilos.
And you had the best squat of 215. It's a good squat. Yep, that should be okay. If his buttocks doesn't go off the bench. 2 to
He
1.
got a blue,
He's got a blue, yeah.
which is not fully locked out or downward
Yeah,
movement.
downward movement, yeah.
Let's have a look at the bar, and let's see what we can see about the lockout. Well, there was no downward movement.
No, there wasn't.
No, it's banded. Well, what can we say, Ralph?
15.
He's disqualified.
Yeah,
he
he didn't
can't
make a
make
squat.
a total.
Yeah. He can still get a gold medal in the other two disciplines,
he
the bench and the deadlift, but he can't make an overall total.
But that will be small consolation.
Yeah, consolation. Yeah, the gold medal is what they all come here for. European champion. That's good bench.
Unfortunately, we couldn't say good about any of his squats, and therein lies the problem. So Simon Falta, Czechia, 120 kilos in the 74 kilo class.
Yeah. He had a good squat of 220. It's his best squat. In fact, he got silver medal in the squat.
Prognosis has him winning.
Yeah, got it winning, yeah.
I mean, Zandvoort was prognosis. He was the winner,
That's right.
but he has gone.
Gone. So Songo 2 now. 2 fighting.
So Falta is now
Yeah.
the favorite on prognosis. Looks good.
Yep. 3 wide.
Vladislav Belius is next. 125 for Belius.
Yeah, he has a best squat of 237.5. What? Our gold medalist. Fighting it through.
Nice strong lockout.
Yeah.
Got
Yeah,
a blue.
Got a blue. Center referee.
Well, what was that for?
And
It
downward
wasn't-
movement,
well,
ready to press the button.
It was
for
a
next
great
round.
lockout, I thought.
Didn't see many of those.
No downward movement.
No. Don't know.
And it's a good lift.
Yeah, it's a good lift, 2 to 1.
We'd
yeah.
just like to
Yeah.
explain why
Explain
it was
why
for.
you get, yeah. Because if you notice, all the lights has a color below. So you get a red, and it could be a red and a blue, or a red and a red, or a red and a yellow. And those colors explain why the lift was filed.
Or if not explain, then give us a clue.
Give us a clue. Give us a clue. Well, it helped the coaches
Yes.
to understand why the lift was filed.
And the poor commentators
And again-
who are totally clueless. Now, Gabriel Rys from Poland, 140 kilos. My apologies, Ralph. I was purely speaking for myself there.
No, on me. Yeah, it's a good bench.
Yeah. 3 white lights. Now, David Rubets. Well, gave us a fright with that first squat.
Yeah, it did.
And then missed his third squat. But out of all that, he got the gold
Gold
medal.
medal, yeah. with
And he
2.5,
is leading in
2.5.
prognosis.
Yeah.
And he's opening 142.5. Oh, that's
good.
a good bench press.
Second is 160 kg on the bar.
Now David Hornick. Two Davids following each other.
Yeah.
Rubets followed by Hornick. This is in the 83s. Again, both in the 83s.
Yes.
This is 160.
Hornick had a opening, a best squat of 210.
I think this is going to blow everyone away on the bench.
Yeah, 160. It's a big bench.
Remember, sub-junior, 83 kilo class. 160 is a big number.
Yeah. This will put him in gold medal in the bench press on his first attempt. Oh, yes.
Wow. The only difficult thing there was the touch. Now we're into the second round. And we've got Jakub Bunkowski up first. And as we said in the commentary, Ralph, I think he's going to stay unequipped the whole way through.
Yeah.
Because he opened at 70 unequipped. He's
Yeah,
put
and
another
he's got-
5 on the
yeah.
bar. I'm just wondering if he gets this, if he might stick a
Decide
shot on
to
and go
put up-
100.
Yeah. Has he got any benefit? Where is he?
Well, prognosis puts him in the lead, even benching unequipped.
Oh, well.
But prognosis could change with one
Absolutely,
change
one-
in deadlift
Yep.
opener.
Correct.
You know, don't bet that the other guy isn't going to change his opening deadlift. I fully get opening raw to get one in. But unless you simply don't use equipment, I don't get
Why
staying raw.
yeah, when others are using equipment.
Very
yeah.
high touch.
Very
High on the chest. Unless it was an optical illusion with the...
It's got it, 2 to 1. Three white light, yeah.
Yeah, watch it again, see how high the touch is. It's
Oh,
not
yeah, it is very high, yeah.
It is high, but it's not as high as it looked from the overhead. But he's doing his thing,
Yeah, and
you
he's
know,
in
and
the
if
lead
he
at the
walks
moment.
away with the European title, he'll have something that I've never had, so... Now, Hodunov missed 92.5 last time, taking it again. Wasn't this the one where he got 3 yellows?
Yes, he did, I think. Yes, he did get real yellow.
So he's just got to keep the butt down, otherwise do the same again. Looks
Yeah,
good.
it's easy.
Just wait on the referees. Yes, they
this
like
time
it this
he's got
time.
3 whites.
Now, next up we've got Sivak. Well, have we not just seen Butenko?
Well, I'm just thinking.
No,
it's
sorry, it was Hodunov we saw, not Butenko.
Yeah, it's-
Butenko's in
Ah.
the class down below, the
Oh, yes.
59s, but he's opening with more. That's what's confusing us. He's going 107.5.
Yeah.
Well, he's timed out, Ralph.
Oh.
It's the end of
What's
the story.
happened? He's still on platform.
He looks confused.
Yeah, totally confused.
I don't know what happened. Did
No.
the coaches not hear the bar loaded?
Don't know.
I'm just wondering if anyone will approach the jury. And I'm looking and nobody is.
Nobody's gone to the jury now.
No. So this is Sivak. Well, you learn harsh lessons in sport, and you want to give a 16-year-old sub-junior another chance, but he'll probably learn more from not being
Not
given another chance
so you
than
learn
he
to
would
learn
ever
to
learn
yeah,
from doing it.
again, yeah.
I know people that have been coaching for a year, and they know more after one powerlifting competition that they
Competition.
learned in the whole year.
Exactly.
Because there's some things you can't teach. You've just got to experience.
Oh,
Yes, I think
think
that's
so.
good. I
Think so.
don't think it came down. Should be good.
Sorry, no.
Well,
No,
you got
they
blues
said
from two of
blues.
them, which would be downward movement of the
Yep,
bar. Let's
yep.
just check that.
5-4. Brazilian standard Ukraine.
Feeling the arm out. Your arms locked out.
I
Yeah.
would. Again, we don't see what the referees see,
No,
Ralph.
no, we don't.
But and I know some referees work on the premise that if it stops, it must have gone
It
down.
must come down.
Yeah. So this is Bandut.
122.5.
2.5.
Unfortunately, he didn't have a squat, so he's just pressing for a medal, hopefully in the bench, and a medal in the deadlift.
Looks good. No yellows again.
Oh, good. 2 yellows.
Let's have a look at the
But this time
replay.
it's center and the side referee, not both.
Yeah,
The one
butts up.
side referee gets give him a white light.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's partly because the centre referee sits more to the side now because of the
Oh, you
camera,
can see it,
so
yeah,
they can
yeah,
see a
you're
bit
right,
more
yep.
than in the old
Yep.
days.
You're right.
101 minutes. Belarus, Ukraine.
What's that?
Now Belarus successful with 125. Now taking 130 in the
130, yeah.
74 kilo class. He is the leader.
Yeah. He has a best bench, a best deadlift, a best squat of 237.5.
And he leads with 125 after one round of bench press. This is to increase that advantage. No. No. Just seemed to lose his tension there. You know, even if it's too heavy, you want to fight it
Absolutely.
for a couple of
And
seconds
this get it moving
rather
on the
than
chest.
just let it
Yeah.
beat you in half a second.
Yeah.
Because the whole idea of the shirt is it feels too heavy, but you can still
You
do
can
it.
still work, yeah.
Maybe it's a mindset that not all sub-juniors have reached yet.
Well, that's what they're still learning.
It
yeah.
comes in time.
Still learning.
Now Simon Falta, Czechia, 130 kilos in the 74 kilo class.
Yeah. Because equipment is, we still gotta learn how to use them.
Yeah. This will put him into the lead
Where were we?
in the 74
Yeah, you would put him
in the
lead,
bench
yeah.
press.
Yeah. Yes, you would do. No.
No, that came down.
Came back then again. So the blues.
Well, all three in the 74s have failed their second round attempt. And I'm looking at the scoreboard and I am seeing 5 red blocks and only 2 green.
Yes.
And next up we've got Reese taking a 10 kilo jump. Gabriel Reese from Poland from 140 to 150. I don't know if we can get another look at it at some point, but that bar looks loaded up with chalk. Of course, every lifter is chalking their
Yeah.
hands.
And of course, there's slides
Yeah.
along it. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of chalk on that bar.
Yeah.
Good fight.
Normally these spotters and normally wipe the bar clean.
Yeah,
But they haven't done it so far. That's up to the referee to instruct them to clean it.
now David
David
Rubets.
Rubets, yeah.
10 kilo jump, Ralph?
Yes, it is 10 kilo jump, yeah.
Still, this will only be good enough for silver. Because remember, Hornick has opened at 160
160,
and
yeah.
has gone 167.5 for his second attempt.
Yeah.
And I think, I'm not sure, is that Alexander Rubets that's coaching? I hardly recognised him with the beard, but I think it was.
It is, yes. I've been told, yes, it is. So
Yeah,
it must be
yeah.
his brother. Maybe his brother.
It is.
Fight
Oh, the
again.
battle,
No,
but
he lost
too
it.
much. Yes, I know Alexander is
yes.
lifting at the weekend,
Yeah.
but that was just too heavy. Well, the massive red light continues, Ralph, in this second round. Now Hornick, 167.5.
David Hornick.
He's already won the gold, I would say.
Yeah, with
160.
Yeah. And based on that, you think 167.5 should be comfortable.
Oh, it was the only hard bit of his
Was to
opener
bring it
was
down.
the touch.
Yeah, bring
It
it down to
just
his chest.
flew up once he got the touch, which is the sign of a shirt working perfectly.
Again, looks a good bench.
Great bench press.
Yes, 3 wide light.
And that's the end of the second round, Ralph?
Yes, like you said, Martin, he's flying by.
One more round to go in these lighter weights. And in the second round we had 6 reds and 4 greens.
Yeah.
So can we expect an infestation of red on the board in the third round, or can they put it right? Well, that's
Working
good.
through, looks okay.
Remember, all 3 of his lifts have been unequipped.
Yes.
Now Hodunov.
And he's going 100. 7.5 increase from his second to third. Missed his opener.
Yeah, they've been
Yeah.
closely matched on bench, but Bonkovsky had much the bigger squat
Yeah.
and has much the bigger deadlift, and I
Yeah.
think that's why there was no panic in his mind on
Yeah,
giving
to
away
go-
kilos in the bench,
yeah, do
because
the
he knew he had the bigger deadlift to
deadlift, yeah.
follow. So this is Hodunov. Wasn't quite set properly. Gets the command. I think the butt's coming up
Yeah.
there based on
And
the
I think
body
they've done red
language, and
movement as
I
well,
don't
yeah.
think it was locked out. It's a no lift. Well, Bonkovsky has only lost 15 kilos to Hodunov in the bench press,
Yeah.
and considering one was equipped and the other
One was,
wasn't,
yeah.
he'll take that. Now, Dmitry Butenko, Ukraine,
Yeah.
59 kilo class.
And he's
Remember, he was timed out last time.
That's right. Couldn't understand what happened because the platform. He was totally confused.
But he's unopposed. He's already got a bench in.
Got a bench in 100 kilo.
Doesn't he look
He's-
very vascular for a 16-year-old?
Yeah.
Good bench
Yeah.
press.
It should be good. Yeah, 3 wide.
Second is 110 kg on the record for Sebastian Sina, Slovenia.
No, Sebastian Sivak, Slovakia, 110 kilos in the 83 kilo class.
101
Yes, he missed this on his second.
Spanish, next.
Yeah, this was pretty much where the run of Reds started, wasn't it?
That's right.
Oh, it looked good.
Yeah, very fast up.
Second is
And 3 wide lights. Now Vasil Spandut.
Now he missed this on his last attempt.
below, next.
Yeah, it was a 7.5 kilo jump.
He was, yeah, from 115 to 122.5.
3 lifts before the stand out. James and Lucas for the second row.
That looks good.
Yep.
Second is 130 kg on the record for Vladislav, Belarus, Following 1 minute.
Now Vladislav Belus, 130 kilos.
Again, he missed his second, which is same weight.
Yeah, they
Let's
all
take it
3
again.
of them
Yeah,
missed their second.
attempt. Let's hope they can put it right. Well, one put it right so far.
Well, this will give him the gold medal on body weight.
Yeah, it would be, yeah.
But he needs to get it, and he didn't get it last time.
And he's not going to
No,
get it
he's
this
not
time
going to get
either.
it this time, no.
Sorry, no.
So Falta has a chance of bench press gold with the same
And
weight.
Same weight, 130, yeah.
Yeah, Belus was under 70 kilos, 69.89. Falta is 73.80, so much the heavier. But still with a chance of bench press gold.
That's a good lift to pick up the Roman with the bench in the 74.
Can he get it right this time?
Reeves,
Oh, yes, that looks good.
I think that's a gold medal in bench
Yeah,
press
I
right
say
there.
to himself.
Well, he gets a
Yeah,
2
2
to 1.
He's got it 2 to 1.
Got a yellow from the far side referee, sorry, the near side referee to us. But 2 to 1 is good enough. And now Gabriel Rees, Poland, 155 kilos.
5 kilo increase from
Yeah.
second to third.
2 from 2 so far,
Yeah.
and he is in second place. But whether he finishes second or third depends
And where
Not
they
on
get
this
it?
lift, but on what Rubets does.
Yeah.
Because Rubets is much lighter. Rubets is 75 kilos in the 83s. No, it's not going
No.
anywhere, is it? Well, he's in silver medal position, but David Rubets can push him down to third, and he is up next, representing Ukraine. 155 kilos. So he missed the second,
Yeah. He's got
152.5.
up, went 2.5 up, yeah.
There's Alexander Rubets looking on. I remember him breaking world open records while he was still a junior.
That's right, I can remember it.
Fantastic lifter.
Oh.
Oh,
fight
I
again.
think he's got it. What a great lift if he has.
Two
He
to
gets
one.
it 2
Well
to
done.
1. Oh, he loves that. Now, David Hornick, the
Yeah.
gold medalist in bench in the 83s.
83s, yeah.
He's only gone up 2.5 kilos.
I'm just wondering we did some sort of personal best. We haven't got any profile with us, we can't tell you.
No,
But it suggests
but
to
it
me.
could be fighting for silver medal overall.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
'cause it's
prognosis has them only 10 kilos apart.
yeah,
He and Reese.
6'5",
Yeah.
65, yeah.
Oh, it's 20 kilos,
It
my
is 20,
apologies.
yeah.
So he may not be coming out for this one.
Oh.
He may have just put in the minimum
Yeah.
increase. And if that is the case, then that is the end of flight 1. And we will move straight into flight 2.
No, it's 13 seconds, so he will be coming out, don't think. No.
He's just doing it out of courtesy to the lifters that follow, so none of them get rushed. But the referees will be asked to show. That will be recorded as a no lift. And we move on with flight 2. And first up is Volodymyr Iltsev. 120 kilo lifter opening at 100, Ralph.
100 kilo, yeah.
I'm just wondering if there may be some sort of an injury.
He's not wearing a bench shirt, so he's probably just doing it.
Of course, he's unopposed.
As I pose, yes. So maybe it's a nice, safe opener.
I couldn't bring myself to open 100 opposed, even if I was.
No, don't seem right, does it?
No. I just couldn't bring myself to. Imagine if you missed the next 2. What did you win your title with, Martin? 100 kilos.
100 kilo.
Really? Oh, that's good.
Mrs. Rose Bowl, that's nice.
Now, Zaradnicek from Czechia
Yeah, 125.
in the 93s.
Yeah, he was the gold medal in the squat with 240.
And he's got one on the board. Remember, there's only 8 lifters in this second flight, so you know we should really be rattling through these.
Yep.
I think we're going to be finished the bench press well within 2 hours of the start of the competition, which is almost unheard of for back-to-back
Back to
lifting.
back, yeah, that's right. Dominic,
Dominic
Held.
Held,
130, and he's got a best squat of 220 kilo. Yeah, that looks a good bench.
Yep. 3 wide lights. Grajan Pipa, 145 kilos.
Has a best squat of 210.
Remember, this 93 class is the most contested
Yeah.
of the session. Looks good.
Yep, that should be 3 whites. Yes.
Now Tuzinski, Poland, in the 120 plus, 145 on the bar.
Yeah, he was a gold medalist in the squat with 257.5.
I don't think he's going to be the gold medalist in the bench.
No, I don't think so. No, no. Oh, I think it's gone.
Oh dear. I don't like to see an opener
No.
being handled like that.
150 kgs on the bar, right handle. Return overcheck 2000. Powerlifting 1 minute, overcheck.
I just hope for his sake that was technical and not just too heavy. Now Hubacek from Czechia,
And he's
150 kilos
50.
in the 93s.
Yeah. He has a best squat of 202.5. Yeah, that looks good.
3 wide lights. Who's
Yep.
this, Ralph?
This is Carl.
Young Carl?
Carl.
Carl Henrik
Ted
Ted-Erik
Heck.
Hogström, Estonia. It sounds almost like a Norwegian name, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Yes, it is. Ostrom. Or Holstrom. Going 160. He has a best squat of 225.
Oh, I was. Whoa. Well, I
Is he
don't.
locked out?
I don't know. It seemed to. The left side seemed to struggle.
No, the ref said no.
Having said that, it was the left side referee that gave it. The other two gave blues, presumably for. Yeah, there was downward movement
Yeah.
there. Now this is Zabudny.
200 kilo. That's a big opener.
Well, it wins the bench press for sure.
Oh,
No.
just lost that. Yeah, just went backwards.
Yeah, shirt does that
Is
sometimes.
that shirt that pulls it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shirt pulls it in that line. If you touch too high, the shirt pulls it over the head. If you touch lower down on the chest, the shirt pulls it into the right position. Because the pressing line shouldn't really be straight up and down.
No, it should be
slightly
yeah, of course.
front to back. I always say start it over the neck, take it below the nipple line, and then finish
bring
it over
back.
the neck
Yep.
again.
Yep, bring it back.
Because if you start it down low, it's just going to pull your shoulders out. And if you start it too high, well, you've got nothing to press into, and the shirt's just going to take it straight back.
Backward.
So this is Dominic Held, 132.5. Second attempt in the 93s.
He's only gone up 2.5 kilo. That looks good.
Yeah.
Second lifts, 132.5 kg on the bar. Right hand for 2 minutes. Guard loading, 1 minute. Niche. Hilsen, next time.
Now Zaradnicek from Czechia. He's gone up 7.5 kilos from his opener.
Yes, 125 was his second. His opener, yeah. 7.5 kilo increase.
No.
No.
Gave it a go. But there just didn't seem much tension. It just seemed to be all arms.
Yeah.
Didn't it?
His arms, yeah.
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 He's not wearing a
No.
bench shirt, is he?
Is that what it is?
That's not a bench shirt.
No, that isn't. It's raw, yeah.
Yeah. No, this is Iltsev. Well, he opened at 100 raw.
And he's
He's put on a
gone
shirt and gone
And
145.
Okay, makes sense.
Again, he's
Makes sense.
unopposed.
He's unopposed, yeah.
We would have more dignity. But you can't question the tactic.
No.
He's got a lift in, and
Yeah,
now he can
now
chase
he
a
can
big
check.
number.
Of course. Nice control and big drive. Oh,
Easy.
and that's easy.
Yeah.
Second lifts, 160 kg on the bar right hand
Now Pieper,
for
Poland,
Yeah.
150 kilos on the bar.
And he's second increase of 5 kilo from his opener.
Leave him in second place, but it will get him closer to the leader, which is Hubacek. He'd be behind only in body weight if he makes this lift
Yeah.
with a round to go. No. That's going nowhere. It's just not fast enough
No.
off the chest, Ralph.
Yeah, gotta get that
you do
momentum.
get to
Yeah.
the sticking point. You've got to get enough. Use the shirt to get enough
get
momentum
through it.
to
Yeah,
push you
yeah,
through it.
absolutely.
And it's just too slow. An equipped bench has got to be really dynamic
Yeah.
for the first
It's
50%.
all explosion.
Yeah.
It's really explosion, yeah.
Now this is Tuzinski. Missed 145. It's gone up to 150. In the 120 plus, remember they both missed their opener.
Yes.
And one of them needs to get a bench press in, or we won't have a 120 plus
There'll be
champion.
no champion.
No.
Well, he's struggling. He's struggling. Now it's gone.
No. No.
So it's his second failure.
Wow. That just seems too heavy.
Yeah.
Now we move to the 83s. Sorry, the 93s
93, yeah.
for Hubacek. 155. This to put him way out in the lead.
So
This for the gold medal.
yes, it is 155. Give him a goal.
Because the best attempt in the third round from the
150.
others is 150, yeah. So this for gold for Czechia in the bench. That looks good.
Should be good lift.
3 wide
Yep.
lights. Well, now the drama comes up. Next two, well, one's unopposed, and one is opened 55 kilos ahead of the other one, and neither of them made
Got
their
it, yeah.
openers. And he's gone up 2.5 kilos.
Yes, he has.
I mean, why would you do
162.5.
that unopposed?
Unopposed, yeah.
I mean,
Don't
2.5
make
kilos
logic.
isn't going to make any
Nah, a lot
difference in the
different, is
world
it?
to the touch. You know, 10 might, 2.5 kilos
Yeah.
ain't. And he got the touch with his opener anyway. That wasn't why he failed it. That's
Is
good.
it finished?
Oh, I'm not sure.
No,
Yes,
the referee
says
said yes.
our apologies to him for ever doubting him, but our angle wasn't the best. Yeah. Now this is Zavodny,
Yeah.
200
200
kilos.
kilo. She missed on his opener.
Following 1 minute. So
last out in the second round. And why wouldn't you be in a sub-junior competition with 200 kilos on the
Absolutely.
bar? But it's one thing nominating 200.
Doing it or nothing.
It's another thing
Yeah.
doing it, yeah. He was all over the place last time. Can he get it right? Yes, he
That's
does.
it, yeah.
Just. Wait for the referees. He gets
Yeah,
it 2 to
1.
1.
Only just. But
reloading the bar to 173.5 degrees. Right, business.
right, where are
See,
we?
I
Where are we?
think I think the referee that gave the blue light was correct, personally.
Yeah.
I've got to say that because he's Scottish. But in spite of that, I think he was right.
Was it downward movement? Did you see it?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
downward movement. And we're into the third round. And it's Radnicek from Czechia. 132.5 in the 93.
He missed this on his second.
Well, he didn't miss it this time.
No. The
He's
bench.
happy with that. 3 wide lights.
135 degrees from far right. Building level select.
And there may have been daylight on the butt, Ralph.
Oh,
But he
so
got away with
one.
it.
Okay.
And the jury can't look at it when it's 3 white lights, of course.
No, that can't.
Which is why we say 3 white lights when it is, because the jury can't overturn
overrule
it.
Can't overrule it, yeah.
Now, Dominic held.
Yeah, 135. Increased at 2.5 from the second. Which is 132.5 and to 135.
That's a good bench press. Again, waiting for the ref. Yeah, 3 white lights. Now, Gratian Pieper, Poland, 150 kilos.
Yeah.
As this sub-junior competition with amazing speed reaches its conclusion. Missed 150 last time.
That's right, he's taking it again.
It's fighting.
He's fighting it. Yeah, I
Oh,
think he lucked it out.
wow.
Looks like.
Yeah, it's an amazing
Yes, he's
equip
got
lift.
it.
That's not the way an equipped bench
Yeah.
should move, especially not for a sub-junior, but he just beasted that up. Just refused to give up, and inch by inch by inch.
Yeah.
The bar went up until it was locked out. Now Tuzinski, Poland.
Yeah, 150.
Well, he needs this.
Yes, he hasn't got one yet.
Ralph. Needs this to stay in the competition. Could do with a bit more support in the hall. Must make this. Missed 145, then missed 150.
Yeah.
Now taking 150 again.
No, sorry.
It was just too heavy.
Too heavy.
You know, when 145 is too heavy, why on
Why
earth
did you go
make it heavy?
Yeah, why go up to one? Yeah, I'll go 2 in the category.
Well, he was nailed on for a silver medal in the
Yes,
European
was.
Championships. All he needed to do was 1 squat, 1 bench,
No,
1
good
deadlift,
Yeah, all
and he
successful.
hasn't done it.
No.
Very sad to happen to a sub-junior, but maybe the lessons for powerlifting
Yeah,
and
to
for
learn.
life are worth the missed medal, because he's learned something as a sub-junior that he will carry with him.
Let's
for the
hope he
rest of
learned.
his
Let's hope he
lifting
learned that
career.
lesson. Yeah.
Yeah. This is Hubacek in the 93s.
Yeah, Hubacek, 160.
160 kilos.
Will this give him the gold medal?
Oh, he's already got the
It's
gold
a,
medal.
155. Yeah. Okay.
It's just a case of how close his prognosis. This puts him within 10 kilos of his fellow Czech lifter.
Yeah. 607.5.
No.
No. He's too heavy.
Sorry, heavy. He wants to stay on the bar record for Wilhelmine Vincent Ukraine.
And there are 3 lifters to go, Ralph.
Yeah, in the bench.
Iltsev next is one. Remember, he opened at 100, and he's taking 160 for his third via 145.
And if I remember right, 145 was quite easy.
It was.
No.
It matters not to the destination of the title.
Now,
Now young Carl,
yeah, young Carl, yes.
172.5, representing Estonia
Yep.
in the under 105 class.
And again, he's lifting up on the pose, so he's already got the gold medal for the
Yeah,
the bench
opened
press.
160, missed it, went 162.5, got it. And now can he repeat the 162.5 lift with another 10 kilos on the
Added.
bar? Yes, I think that's locked out.
Was it? Okay. Yes, it was.
3 wide
Okay.
lights. It's a bit deceptive.
Yeah, because I would look at as if his
Yeah.
arm hadn't quite locked tight. Yeah, elbow locked, yes.
And the final bench press of sub-junior competition is Jakub Zawodny from Slovakia, 210
Yes,
kilos.
he's gone 10 kilo increase from 200 to 210.
In a funny way, I almost expect this to be better because he's a bit more relaxed. He's got one
Yeah,
in.
it's got one in the build,
He's
yeah.
gonna find the touch easier.
Let's hope, let's hope.
The shirt's probably down slightly, so it'll work better for him.
You're correct,
Yeah,
you're correct.
That's what
yeah.
I expected, yeah. 3 white lights. Well, that's the end of bench press,
Yeah,
Ralph.
bench press today. The sub-juniors, sub-junior men.
Enthralling in its own
It
way.
certainly was.
Particularly disappointing for Tuzinski from Poland,
Yeah.
who has not managed to get a lift in, and he is disqualified from the competition, along with Zanbut, who didn't manage to get a squat in.
Squatting, yeah.
So we'll take a short break. Join us again
Yep.
in about 9 minutes' time for the deadlifts. And good evening, everybody from Pilsen. You join us is just coming up to 5:45 local time, and we're about to start the sub-junior men's deadlift. If you've been with us earlier in the afternoon, you would have seen the squat and the bench press. We've lost 2 lifters through disqualification, one who didn't get a squat in, one who didn't get a bench press in. The rest of them are still competing for the titles available to them. I'm joined in the commentary booth one last time today
one last
by
time,
Ralph
Martin.
Farquharson.
Yeah, it's been an exciting day lifting.
It's been a good opener to the competition.
Certainly a good opening day, yeah.
And it's going to be one that builds and builds to an absolutely dramatic climax on
the weekend,
Saturday and Sunday, looking through the nominations.
And of course, if you missed it, you can watch it on demand, so you can watch it on YouTube. So all the day action will be recorded.
That's right.
And posted on YouTube. Yeah.
And I think the other thing to say about nominations, Ralph, quickly is because we're so close to the World Games.
That's
We've
correct.
got some lifters that we would normally see here that won't be here because they're going to the World Games.
Yeah, and they try to get us the training necessary.
Yeah, they're peaking for that,
peaking up for that,
where
that's
they
right,
normally peak for this at this time of year. So the likes of Big JK, for example.
That's right.
Julian Johansson, who normally features prominently at these championships, is not here this year. And we go to Butenko, probably the youngest of the sub-juniors that's lifting today, Ralph.
Yeah.
We don't have date of birth. We have
no, you got the year. Just the year.
And
yeah,
that looks
good.
good.
Opener.
Now Hodunov, also from Ukraine, also with 175 kilos on the bar.
Best squat was 190. Best bench was 92.5. So.
Yeah, he only got his opening bench in.
That's right, 92.5.
And we'll want no more disqualifications, so we just hope that everyone gets their opener in.
At least gets the opener, yeah.
That way, all left in the competition make a total. Is this Hornick?
Hornick, yeah. 185.
David Hornick in the 83 kilo class. Oh,
that looks very comfortable.
More there, for sure. Now, Gabriel Rees. 190 for his opening deadlift in the 83 kilo class.
Lifted well today.
Yeah.
Got 205 squats and 150 bench. And now he's opening up with 190 in his deadlift.
Well, we'll not bother calling out places until the first round at least unfolds. And I know it's confusing for well, let's see this as well. Yeah, that's a good opener. Yeah, I was just going to say, Ralph, it can be confusing for the viewer at home when we're covering 5 different classes in the one flight.
You're going from backward and forward,
and you're saying this is for the win, this is for second, this is for third, over and over again. Just a reminder that this is the 59s right through and including the 83s.
Oh, of course.
In this flight.
Oh, this flight, yeah.
And then the 93s and above are in the next flight. So 5 classes here and 4 classes in the next flight.
David Rabbit.
Yeah, it looks good.
200, yeah.
Sorry, I'm getting confused myself, Ralph. It's four classes.
4 classes, yeah, that's right.
I knew there was only 8 weight classes. I said, how did I get to 9? It was a lot of travel for us yesterday, wasn't it? We'll
Yes.
blame that. Now Vladislav Bilus from
Yes,
Ukraine in the
yeah.
74s.
He's taking 207.5.
Yeah.
He has a best squat of 237.5, best bench of 125.
And as we said, Ralph, it's great to see the Ukrainian lifters, but also the coaches
Yes, of course.
and the team managers managing to get here as well. Very convincing deadlift. And we have no idea what, if any, training some of these
Well,
lifters have
very,
been
very
able
little.
to do.
I would imagine very little.
I know Larissa Soloviova is training in Spain,
In
isn't
Spain, yes, he's playing in Malaga. Yeah. She managed to get across the border just before it's all locked down.
And she'll be going to the World Games, of
She's
course.
going to the World Games.
But this
yes,
is Sebastian Sivak, 210 kilos.
Yeah.
Oh, he's had to work.
Yeah.
Is that good? I think so.
No. He has got it 3 red lights. And is it yellow and blue?
Yeah. Yeah, it was resting on the thigh. And potentially minor downward movement.
Yeah.
Bunkowski. Well, he was out first in the bench press. He's far from out first.
No.
This is a big
Yeah.
deadlift for a 66 kilo sub junior.
215 kilo, yep, correct.
And this is going to blow
Oh yeah, and in prognosis they take him
the
into
opposition away. This
497.5.
yeah, this wins the European
Yeah,
title.
literally title, yeah.
Bunkowski representing Poland for the title. Hook grip.
Yep. That looks good.
That's good, yeah. Should be the title.
I
Wait
think
for the
that is it.
referees,
I think
yes.
that is the title.
Yeah. And you can see in the background there the premier sponsors for EPF, A7 and Rogue, making huge contributions
Yeah.
to the development
Absolutely,
of powerlifting.
yeah. We're very grateful
in
to
Europe.
them because they help us to develop the sport.
And also thank you to Eleiko, Lioko,
And all our other
SPD and
sponsors,
Pellini.
Yeah.
SPD equipping the platform crew today. Looks
That
good.
looks good, yes.
That was Bandut, who unfortunately
Can't make
is
a,
unable to make a total.
yeah.
But a good deadlift. Now Simon Falta, 230 kilos. That's David Lupash, former world champion,
Yes.
looking on, coaching. In fact, he won the world title in this very
In
venue
this very hall, yes, and that's very
about
stage.
4 years ago,
Yes, about 4 years ago, yeah.
4 or 5 years ago.
Mm.
I wasn't here for that one, but
Yeah,
I
I was here. I was
remember
here when
watching
Donny
it, and as the drama unfolded, and one by one of the fancied lifters fell by the wayside.
yeah. Yeah, it was a famous day for the Czech.
That's a good lift. Now Butenko. Well, it said attempt 1, it's changed to 2. I thought we were in the start of the second round. And there's only one red light.
Only one, that's it. Let's hope it stay that way. And the red light turned to green
Indeed.
next time round. Potenko, 187.5. And his second attempt. Gone up 12.5 kilo. 175 was his opener. Now he's second 187.5.
Don't think so. Don't think so.
He wouldn't have got it, I don't think.
No.
He's resting on his thighs.
But although he's got a red light against his name, it's next to a green light.
Yeah, which
that was
means that
against
he's
his-
in the competition, yeah.
And he was lifting unopposed. It means
That's
he.
right.
We didn't say it last time. He is the European champion. Congratulations to him. That's just not moving at all.
Did he attempt it?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
It was like the electromagnet was switched on.
Stuck to the bar, yeah. Yeah. The body says no.
Couldn't break the floor. Now Hornick,
Yeah, David
he had a really dynamic
200.
opening deadlift. He's gone up 15 kilos.
Yep, gone from 185 to 200.
Really fast at lockout.
Yeah. Just put him in the battle for the medal in the deadlift.
Yeah, that was as
Yep.
easy as his opener. The extra 15 kilos hardly slowed him
No,
down.
didn't slow him down at all.
He has to work it off the floor, then once he gets it moving, boom. Now Gabriel Rees,
Great.
Poland.
202.5.
This to go into the lead in the 83s
Yeah,
deadlift.
yeah. Deadlift, yeah. All
Yeah, all in
lifters
contention, yeah.
all lifters in this category could win the gold medal in
Yeah,
the deadlift.
someone can lose it by being
Yep,
too
but-
conservative.
Absolutely.
Someone can lose it by being too adventurous, but someone can also win it by being adventurous, or win it by being conservative.
Be conservative, yeah.
It could go.
Yeah. But Sebastian, he missed it first, so he needs this
Yeah,
one.
this is the only
to
red
put
light.
to put the green, yeah,
And-
change it
and
to green.
I have to say, it did look heavy. There was
Right.
nothing particularly wrong with it technically. It just looked heavy. He rested it on the thighs. There was a hint of downward movement, and it just needs to be smoother and more fluent. Maybe he wasn't fully mentally focused. You know,
Let's-
thinking it's only an opener. You can
Yeah.
bet he's fully focused now.
Absolutely, yeah. Big drive, big drive, big drive.
No, it's the same lift, Ralph.
That's it. Stuck.
Oh dear, don't say he's going to beat himself.
Yeah.
Ah.
Looks like it, doesn't it? Unless he finds something else
Yeah,
in the last
yeah.
round. He starts well, but we get to the knee, and
I mean,
it's tough.
sumo, if you started that well, you normally
You
finish it.
normally finish it, yeah.
Well, he's got one more go, and this is David Rubets, Ukraine, next,
Yeah, 210.
with his older brother in attendance.
And this would give him a 617 kilo with one attempt to go. And that would almost put him in the gold medal position, I think. Using the hook grip. Drop the hips down, drive it through.
Oh, I think there
did
might
it-
be blues, Ralph.
it
Well,
stopped
did it go
slightly.
down? Did it go
Stops-
down?
I don't know. Yeah,
he got
he
away
got
with
to
a
one.
2-1.
Yeah. It did stop slightly, whether or not it
Well,
go
we'll
back
soon
down
see.
again.
I don't know that.
Yeah,
If
could've
it
gone
did, it
either
was
way.
almost imperceptible.
Anyway, he's
If
got
you're
it.
giving the lifter the benefit of the doubt, I
Yeah.
think you'd quite like it. A nightmare for someone sitting an exam.
Yeah.
So this is Vladislav Bilius from Ukraine. 220 kilos on the bar.
He's already successful with 207.5, so this will.
Looks good.
Yep.
Second lift, 225.
And that, well, he's in second place on body weight, but Zandvoort can come and take that away. But first we have Bonkowski in the 66s,
Yeah.
the champion,
Yes.
and what an impressive deadlifter. Because this puts him
225.
over 500 kilos.
Yep. 507.5, and we still have one attempt to go after that.
And remember, he lifted classic in the bench press, so he gave away a lot of kilos there. What does it matter when you can deadlift like that? 3 wide lights.
232.5 degrees over the bar. Brazil, 20 Ukraine. Bar loading, 1 minute.
Now Vasil's Bandit, 232.5 kilos.
Unfortunately, he can't make a total
No.
because he didn't get a squat in.
But he can get a gold medal
Yes, he
in
could get
deadlift.
gold medal in, yeah. Sweet Maggie.
That looks good.
Second lift, 235 degrees over the bar.
Now 235 kilos for Simon Falta from Czechia.
Bar loaded, 1 minute.
This to put him into the lead
lead,
in
yes.
deadlift and total. He'll be in the lead by 2.5 kilos if he makes this lift. With 1 round to go, and I'm talking about
Oh,
total
yeah.
now.
That looked
Talking
good.
about for the European title. That looked good.
Second lift,
3 wide lights. 1 round to go, Ralph, in this first flight.
This first flight, yep.
And first up is Butenko. And of course the rules are 3rd round deadlifts, the bar is cleaned
Yeah,
between
yeah.
each attempt.
That's correct.
Missed his second.
And he's actually increased it by 2.5,
Yeah.
down to 190.
Can he find something extra for his final attempt? He is the European champion.
Yes. Stiff digging on a pose.
It's the same lift. Oh, well, he's locked it, but will he get blues? It was better than the last time.
Yes.
Yeah,
got
blues and a
and
yellow.
yellows.
190 degrees off the bar.
Yeah.
So finish up with 482.5 kilo total.
1 minute.
European champion.
Hodunov from Ukraine is next in the 66s. Second place. This won't change anything. Bonkowski is miles clear. He's the man with the big
Yeah,
deadlift.
of course he is, yeah.
And that won't change. But this would give him 472.5, and it's just too much. It's not even moving off the floor.
Sorry, no rest. 10 on the bar.
Now Sebastian Sivak. Well, this is in many ways the most important lift of the lot, Ralph.
Yes,
He hasn't
because
got
he
one
hasn't
in.
got one on the board yet, so he needs this one to stay in the competition.
He's missed out on the overall podium, because this will only rank him 4th because he's not been able to move on from his opener. Just such a shame, but all he'll want now is to make a total and hopefully get a deadlift medal. He has to get this lift. He has to give it everything he's got. And I just wish the audience was making a bit of
Yeah.
noise for him.
Maybe they're
The
not.
atmosphere's a
maybe
bit
they're
flat.
They're not following the scoreboard to
Now
see
they're
what's
making
going
a
on.
noise. And I think he's go. Did he go forward too soon?
No.
Wait for
That's
the
right, see?
referees.
Oh, no.
He just
That is a
didn't
shame.
hold it at the top long enough. What a shame.
212.5 on the bar.
Oh, he did all the hard work
He's got it there.
and he just
Then
couldn't
he's lost
hold it.
balance.
He just needed to hold it until the referees said down. And then if he'd lost balance, as long as he held on to
Held
the
on to
bar,
it before,
he'd have
yep.
been fine.
Yep.
But sadly, he wasn't. So we've lost one on squat, we've lost one on bench, and one so far on deadlift.
David Honick from.
Oh no, then now his shoulders came forward, but did the bar go down?
Yes,
it
he did.
Yes, it did. It's a no lift. I saw a lovely quote, Ralph. It was a boxing. I think it was from one of the boxing trainers. It might have been Tyson's old trainer. It said, "You never lose. You either win or you learn."
You learn. Yeah, that's a good sign.
Yeah. And there's learned a few things today. Now, David Rubetz.
David Rubetz, yeah. 212.5. You should give him a 620 kilo total.
Yeah, Custamato was the name I was looking for.
Oh, Custamato,
I
yeah.
think it was him that said it. No, he's going to get blues, isn't he?
I think so.
He's got it up under his own steam. In many... Oh, well.
Oh, he's got 3 white.
Got 3 whites for that. Well done to him.
Absolutely.
Sorry if I called it otherwise, but
Well, we both did.
the
I thought
referees
it,
see it much better than we
I
do.
thought he got hit
Yeah.
at his legs, but he
My
had to get in.
apologies to Mr. Rubetz as much as anything else. Yeah, that was a good lift for him.
Oh,
Well, it seems the jury is overturning it, but I didn't think they could
no.
when there was
no,
3
no,
whites.
No, hang on.
No, it hasn't been overturned.
Yeah, okay.
Just when you see the jury going to speak
Yeah,
to the
to the
computer
speaker.
secretary,
The speaker,
yeah. But this is Gabriel Reis.
Yeah, 225.
And again, just
No.
can't break the bar off the floor.
And he finished with
230 on the bar. That is Belarus to Ukraine.
I think 577.5. I think.
Now, Belarus from Ukraine, 230 kilos on the bar. This would put him into the lead overall.
1 minute.
He's currently in silver medal position. This would put him to 592.
92.5. Yeah, you're right. Yes.
But Falta will come
Come back again.
with
yeah.
a lift that can take it away again.
He's got
But this is
245.
to set the target for Falta,
No.
and it's just too much. He had to do that.
Oh, you had to have a go.
Yeah.
235 on the bar. Yaku.
Now 235 kilos for the champion in the 66 kilo class, Jakub Bonkowski.
This will give him a 517.5 kilo total.
Yeah, you see
And
two
like
of the
I said, yeah.
referees there.
Yep.
From Finland and Great Britain. Finland in the centre chair. And there we see Bonkowski as the clock ticks down towards 40. 235 kilos on the bar. We have no information as to his personal best,
No.
but I would imagine this will be
Is
very,
it
very
close
close.
to it? Yeah, if that's his personal best.
The European champion. His foot seems to be slipping on the carpet there.
No.
No, it's no. But a great competition for him nonetheless.
204 kgs off the block. Lifter proceeding, expanded.
We have 2 lifters to go, Ralph, in this flight. As day 1 of these championships comes to a close. Hard to believe it's nearly over so soon.
Following 1 minute, expanded.
This is Bandut.
Yeah, 240.
Vasil Bandut, 240, as you say, Ralph.
Falta,
And this will put you in the lead for the
Deadlift.
goal. Yeah,
Yeah. But Falta will follow.
we'll follow him. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, what a great
Yes,
lift.
a good pull.
What a great lift.
yes,
3 white lights.
247.5 kgs.
And now we have Falta.
Falta, yeah, coming straight back at him with 247.5.
I wonder will
This
he
will
reduce
retake
it? Will he reduce it to 242.5
Well, he could
to
do.
get the deadlift medal?
He could do.
I think I would. But he's
Unless
obviously
he's very confident.
he's very confident, I would think. And he's already the champion.
Yeah.
So I guess that's his main aim.
One minute, 1 minute. Simon Falta, Czech Republic. For the gold medal in deadlift and total. Hell, you are the first lifter in the second group.
So Simon Falta, the European champion, lifting for deadlift
Yeah,
gold
deadlift
as
gold, yeah.
well. Final lift of the flight.
It's going.
It's not, you
I
know.
think it's not. No, it's not.
Oh, he should have dropped that to 242.5.
Yeah, yeah.
And
That would have been
got the
a bit
deadlift
better.
gold.
Yeah, if you wanted it.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you?
Why would you? Yeah, quite right.
It just shows you deadlifting is partly about being really strong, partly about working the numbers.
Absolutely.
Because you can be really strong, but if you go 2.5 kilos more than you can manage,
That's
your strength is meaningless.
me doing the thing.
And we move to flight
Dominic
2.
Held, yeah.
Dominic Held,
190 and this is the
the second flight.
second flight, yeah. 93 kilo class.
As we said, first out from Slovakia, Dominic Held.
No. Feet very close together.
Yeah, conventional.
Yeah.
Feet inside the hands. 3 white lights.
Good opener.
We don't see that very much
Not
these
very
days,
often.
do we?
Mainly all sumo, mainly.
Yeah, now Volodymyr Iltsev is next in the under
Ukraine,
120s.
200.
Just a reminder, we have 4 weight classes again. The 93s, the 105s, and the under and over 120s. The 105 and the 120 are uncontested. Well, there's one lifter in each, facing no other competition.
That's an easy
Looks
opener.
nice and easy, yeah.
Second place. Still 200 kgs of bar. Lifter Jakob.
And of course, one of the lifters in the 120 plus cannot make a total. So the other lifter, Zavodny, just needs this
Yes,
to be the
get one,
champion.
at least get one deadlift in. Yep.
I mean, basically, if he'd lifted 25 kilos, he'd be the champion.
Of course. Yep.
But he lifts
He's-
much
and
more
sh-
respectable, 200 kilos. And
And
congratulations.
yes, he's the champion, European champion in the 120, under 120,
Over.
over 120.
Yeah. Yeah, remember the under 120
Yes,
is the
that's
guy
right,
who's only
yeah.
105
Yes,
and bits.
of course.
It's Iltsev, who we saw lift moments ago. And of course, we didn't mention Iltsev is now the European champion as well with that opener, because he is unopposed in
Of
the
course, he's unopposed,
under
yeah.
120s.
Yeah, it's 120, yeah.
So we already know 2 of our 4 champions.
That looks good.
Yes, indeed. And 3 white lights. Now,
And he's
Karl
up.
Henrik
Yep.
Ted-Erik Hogström, Estonia, 220 kilos.
20. And again, he's unopposed, so all he needs is this one to become the champion in the 105 kilogram category.
Yeah, and we will know 3 of the 4
Three of the
champions,
4 champions.
before the end of the first round of
Yes.
deadlifts. That's the way the cookie crumbles
That's the way it
sometimes.
goes, yep.
That looks good.
Yeah. Should be a 3 white light, and it is.
Yeah.
And he's the European champion.
And we can't say too often, Ralph, when he entered these championships, he would have had absolutely no idea that
No
he would
idea.
have been the only entrant
Of course.
in the 105s. I mean, normally it's such a competitive class, but this year, for whatever reason, only
Could be
he-
because of what's happening with COVID and all the rest, and
Yeah,
lifters can't train.
yeah,
Yeah, could be the problem.
the world's just a different world at the
It's
moment,
certainly at the moment.
and we hope it gets back to normal very soon.
That looks good.
Yeah, sadly he can't make
Yeah.
a total,
No.
but he'll get possibly a gold medal in deadlift. He's 20 kilos ahead. Now it's Radnicek, 245 kilos in the 93 kilo class. 2 lifts to go in the first round, both
Yes.
in the
so not bad.
93s.
And this is for the lead in the deadlift in the 93s. That looks good. Yep, 3 white light.
Now Hubacek, Czechia,
Yeah.
245 kilos. Last man out in the first round, representing Czechia, our hosts here.
A host, yeah, and he could retake the deadlift.
This would put him
Um,
to second in
Second,
deadlift on
second,
body
yeah.
weight,
yeah.
and second overall, 15 kilos behind Radnicek. So he's going to have to get this and make a big jump.
That looks strong as well.
Yeah, but it's going to be a Czech 1-2, I would think, in the 93s total. But
Yep, 3 white lights.
what order will they be in has yet to be determined. And of course, that's the only champion yet to be determined, Ralph.
That's
is
right.
the 93
In the
class.
93 kilogram
In the
class.
105s, it's Hogström.
Yes.
In the under 120s, it's Iltsev. And in the 120 plus, it's Zavodny. Only in the 93s. are we awaiting the outcome? And this is 210 for Pieper from Poland, his second attempt in the 93s.
Yes.
He'll want to finish on the podium. He's going to have a battle with Held for third place overall. That's going to go right to the wire.
That looks good.
Yeah.
Second lift, 2-1.
Well, he got a yellow from the centre referee. Not sure what that was for, but it's 2-1. It's a good lift. Now Dominic Held.
Yeah, 210.
Now this would give him
Yeah.
5. Screen's far away from me.
565. 565.
565, and within 5 kilos of Pieper. Oh, he looks fired up. Are his legs, are his knees locked? Or no.
No, the referee says 2 reds.
No. Almost sometimes you lean back so far you
Yeah.
unlock the legs
And gets the
again.
knee unlocked, yes.
Look how far back he's
Yeah.
leaning, and
you can see the knees
yeah,
unlocked.
yeah.
Followed in 1 minute.
He's still got a chance, but he's got stuff to put right before he comes out for his third and final attempt. This is Zavodny, the leader, the champion.
Well, he's a champion, yes.
Yeah, but this is to get within 10 kilos of the leader in the deadlift. Works it all the way up. 3 white lights.
Light, yep.
Now Volodymyr Iltsev, Ukraine, in the under 120s, but at the risk of belaboring the point, his body weight's 105.41, so really he's a 105 in the 120s,
Yep.
but he's lifting unopposed.
Yeah. And this will give him a 635 kilo total with
Yeah.
1 attempt still to go.
And had he been in the 105s, what a battle he'd
Yeah,
be
would have
having
been
with
a-
Hogstrom,
Yeah.
because there's only 2.5 kilos between the two of them in prognosis.
That looks a good lift.
Yes, indeed. 3 white lights. Now this is Hogstrom. He will want to beat
240.
Iltsev, and Iltsev will want to beat him.
Followed in 1 minute extra.
He is a champion, remember. He's the only one in the 105s. But he'll want to put up a big number. And in fact, I'm just looking, he's got the second biggest number so far of anyone in the competition. Only
Yeah,
Zavodny
6 up, yeah.
has lifted more than him. Looks good. 3
Yep,
white
3
lights. He's
lights.
having a great day.
Certainly a
I
good
mean,
day.
forget being unopposed. He's outlifting
Well, he's
most
only
of
to
those
lift,
heavier
yeah,
than him.
lift as much as he can.
Followed in 1 minute.
Now Tuzinski, also 240 kilos.
Yeah.
And I think this will give him the gold medal in deadlift, Ralph.
Yeah.
I don't think Zavodny is going to come near him. In fact, Zavodny
yeah,
has
he's actually put
has put a
crest.
cross against his name for the third round. So Tuzinski is the gold medalist in deadlift. Sadly, he's not the silver medalist overall because he
Yeah, he failed to
didn't
make a bench
get
press.
a bench in. Looks good.
Looks, yep. Yep, 3 white lights.
And I wonder, will he do any more? Or will he
Yeah.
think, I can't make a total, I've got golden bench, let's call it a day? Or will he think, I'm at the European Championships,
Yeah.
I might never get
Never
here
get chance
again,
again. Yeah.
let's do what we can. Zaradnicek is coming out to do
250.
250 kilos. He leads in deadlift and total
total,
in
yeah.
the 93s. but he is not yet safe.
No, this will give us 622.5 kilo total.
That's good.
Yeah. Yep.
But Hubacek will come straight back at him
Yes.
with 262.5.
262.5, which will give
And
us.
this will give him 620. And Zaradnicek is in 622 and a half.
Yeah.
So this would get Hubacek within 2.5 kilos with a round to
Of
go.
course, I think it's the last round.
No,
yeah.
no.
Yeah, you got
there's
one
a,
more round to
there's
go.
a round. That's
Yeah.
a confusion
Yeah.
when there's two flights in the one page, and some of them are finished and some of them aren't.
Yes, this would put him 2.5 kilo
Yeah.
behind him.
And
with one
Tuzinski
round to
is
go.
going again.
Yes, he's going again, 242.5, yeah.
So this to get within 2.5 kilos of the lead in total, with one
attempt
round to go after this.
Did he finish
Oh,
it?
yes.
I think he has. Yes,
Three white lights, all to play for.
Oh, yeah, with one round to go.
Hubacek.
Who will be the champion?
Just putting my glasses on.
help.
Hubacek is heavier, so he really
Ah.
needs to. He needs to beat the other Czech lifter, Zaradnicek, by 5 kilos. He needs to lift 5 kilos more
5
than
kilo
him.
more, yeah, that's right. Well, yeah, yeah,
because
he's,
he's
2.5
2.5 kilos behind and
that's
heavier.
correct.
If that makes any sense
That
to you.
makes sense, yes.
Now this is Dominic Held, third attempt,
Yeah,
210
He
kilos.
missed this on his second. And
Yeah, he leant back too far, didn't he?
Yeah,
And unlocked the
knees.
legs.
This will give him a 565 kilo total. He leaned again, but
yeah.
I think he may get this.
I think
He
so.
may- No, he hasn't.
2-1, he doesn't get it.
I mean, why did he need to go further back? He's finished the lift.
Yeah. The answer is he doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
So as a result of that, well, Pieper is third in deadlift and third overall. He can't improve on it, but he is on the podium at a European Championships.
Yes.
And looking to finish with 215 kilos.
That looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Three
three
wide
wide lights.
lights.
Yep.
Now Iltsev, 240 kilos. Already the European
he's
champion.
the European champion, so
Yeah.
this will give him a 655 kilo total.
I think he and Hogström are having a little battle, you know.
It could well be.
It's
Could
not
well
coming up
be.
on the screen, but each will want to beat the other. There's less than a kilo between them, although they're in different weight
Different
classes.
category, yeah.
And they will both know that. You can be absolutely
Oh, of
sure
course,
of
because the
that.
scoreboard is I think
Yeah.
in the warm-up area, so they can see the
So
scoreboard.
this is Iltsev for 655. Oh, that's
I think he's got
good.
it.
Well, if Hogström wants to beat him, he's going to have to go up to 257 and a half. And I wonder if he will. I just wonder if he will. But this is Tuzinski next, 242 and a half.
Yeah, this is obviously got the goal already in the deadlift. Can't get any total.
No,
He missed
unfortunately.
his bench rest.
But he is the deadlift gold medalist.
Yeah.
And I'm keeping half an eye on Hogstrom. Will he go up to 257.5 to try and beat Iltsev? And I'm not sure Tuzinski's coming out. I think he just put
30.
in that
Yeah,
just in case
yeah.
he changed his mind, but he hasn't changed his mind.
24 seconds.
And
Yeah,
just
I
letting
think
the
so.
clock. I think if he was going to come out,
Yeah, he'd be out by now, yeah.
yeah. We suspected that after the second one, didn't we?
Yeah.
He's got the gold medal in squat. He can't make a
yeah,
total.
without that, we
What
both
else
come
is
back.
there to lift for? And that will be recorded as a
After
no lift.
no lift, yep. And now we got
Zaradnicek,
255 kilo.
second place
Yeah.
in deadlift, first place
First
overall.
overall, yeah. Still giving us 627.5 kilo total. But
And if he gets it, Hubacek is going to have to
Yeah.
jump to 272 and a half.
you have to beat him, yeah, because he's heavier. Yeah, is that right?
Yes. But of course, if he doesn't get it, Hubacek will have to go up 5. And you're going to take that chance to be the European
Of course.
champion, aren't you?
Well,
You've
so
got
close to it. Why
You've
would you
got
not?
to.
Well, he's got it, I think.
That's good.
2 to
2
1.
to
Oh,
1,
2
yeah.
to 1. He just got it. Yeah, little left on the right knee.
Yeah.
He's got it 2 to 1.
And he hasn't gone up, Hogstrom. He's left it at
Yeah,
255.
so it said you said 255. Yeah.
So the little battle between the two nearly 105s has been won by Iltsev. But Hogstrom's taken a 15 kilo jump to get that close to him. And I think he just feels that he may have a chance of this, but he can't give any more than that. And of course, he is the champion. As the cameras flash all round the venue.
I think he's got.
Yes,
has he
it
got
was a
Finish
good
it, yeah,
battle.
yeah, finish it,
All
yeah.
the way up, it was a good battle. 3 white lights. And well, Ralph, we have
Yeah, here we
one
go, yeah.
more lift.
He's going for it.
And it's Hubacek.
Well, he had to go for it.
He
didn't
had
He
to.
had to go for it, yeah.
And this will give him 630
30,
kilos.
yeah.
And
Beat
he
him by
will
2.5
win
ki- by
at a
2.5.
heavier body weight by 2.5
By 2.5
kilos.
kilo, yeah.
But he's having to jump 10 kilos from second to third to do it. It's going to be a check 1-2.
Yeah,
But the
which
order-
one? Which one?
Will be determined by this lift. This to be the champion. If he doesn't make it, his compatriot Zaradnicek will be the champion. And you can cut the tension in the hall with a knife. The silence is not out of disinterest. Every eye
Tight at the bottom.
is at the
Stretch,
stage.
stretch.
No.
No, look a bit too heavy.
He
Look a
had
bit
to
too-
try it.
Oh, yes, he had to have a
He
go.
had to try it.
He has to have a go.
And that
Yes, it's
is the end of
our
day
first
one.
day one, yep. Very exciting day. Sub-juniors,
Yeah,
men and
that's
women.
all the sub-juniors done. All the sub-junior women were this morning.
Yep.
All the sub-junior
Men
men.
tonight,
tonight.
this afternoon, yeah.
Yeah, if you missed most of it because you were at work or for whatever other reason, remember it's all on the Euro Powerlifting YouTube channel. You can watch it at any time you like. And just a quick summary of the best scoring points. The best sub-junior is David Rubets. Vladislav Bulus is second, and Simon Falta is in third place, with Dmitro Butenko just outside the places. Well, as I say, the end of day one, Ralph.
Yeah.
We'll leave now, but please stay with us for the
For
medal
the victory
ceremony.
ceremony, yeah.
And just before we go, a reminder that the competition tomorrow starts at 10 a.m. local time.
The junior women?
No, it is junior men,
Miriam.
and it's 53, 59, 66,
One second.
74, and 83
Okay.
in
Morning session.
back-to-back flights.
Okay.
So that will
should be
be
exciting to watch.
10 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
As I say, please stay with us for the medal ceremony. But until then,
We see you tomorrow morning.
from myself
bright
and
early.
Ralph, bye for now.
Bye for now.
Later we'll hand over the medals. That's the IPF President, Mr. Arnold Ström. Together with Yishi Prasek, is the Vice President of the Federation Czech Republic. All the lifter will have a memory medal from this championships. So I'm starting with the victory ceremony for the 59 sub-junior men in the squats. Gold medal goes to Ukraine, Dmitry Kotekov of 200 kilo. He was so low in the 59 kg class. You can stand there because in the bench press, here, and also the goal. 107.5 kilo. And in the deadlift, we pick up 175 kgs. That's also a gold medal. For the total, the European champion in the men sub-junior 59 from Ukraine, Dmitry Kotekov, 482.5 kilos. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up to the national anthem of Ukraine. The sub-junior men 66 kg, signators in the squats. Silver medal goes to Ukraine and Mikola Udunov, 190 kg. medal goes to Poland, Jakub from Polish, Polski, 205 kgs. Thank you. The bench press, silver medal goes to Poland, Jakub Konkowski, 77.5 kg. The gold medal goes to Ukraine, Mikola Budonov, 92.5. Thank you. Medals in the deadlift. Silver medal goes to Ukraine, Mikola Budonov, 175. Gold medal goes to Poland, Jakub Konkowski, 225 kgs. Thank you. For the total, silver medal goes to Ukraine, Mikola Budonov, 457.5. The European champion, 66 kg sub-junior from Poland, Jakub Konkowski, 507.5. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up for the national anthem of Poland. Round of applause. Now we have the medals for the 74 sub-junior men in the squats. Silver medal goes to the Czech Republic and Simon Fata, 220 kg. The gold medal goes to Ukraine, Vladislav Lewis, 237.5. Thank you. And the medals for the bench press. Bronze medal goes to Ukraine, Vasil Sanduks, 122.5. Silver medal goes to Ukraine, Vladislav Vilus, 125. And the gold medal goes to Czech Republic, Simon Fata, 130. Thank you. The medals in the deadlifts, bronze medal goes to Ukraine, Vladislav Belarus, 220. Silver medal goes to Czech Republic and Simon Falta, 235. The gold medal goes to Ukraine, Brazil, Skandut, 240. Thank you. For the total, the men sub-university for silver medal goes to Ukraine, Vladislav Belarus, 582.5. And the European champion from Czech Republic, gold to Simon Falta, Czech Republic, 185. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up for the national anthem of the Republic. Victory ceremony for the sub-junior men, 83 kg class, team squat. Bronze medal to Czech Republic and David Hornick, 210 kilograms. Silver medal goes to Slovakia and Sebastian Sivak, 250. The gold medal goes to Ukraine, David Rubets, 252.5. Thank you. So for the bench press, bronze medal goes to Poland, Gabriel Rees, 150 kg. Silver medal goes to Ukraine, David Rubets, 155. And the gold medal goes to Czech Republic and David Hornick, 167.5. Thank you. For the deadlift, bronze medal goes to Czech Republic, David Hornick, 200 kgs. Silver medal goes to Poland and Gabriel Rus, 202.5. The gold medal goes to Ukraine, David Rubets, 212.5. Thank you. For total, the sub-junior and 93 kg class, bronze medal goes to Poland and Gabriel Ruiz, 557.5. Silver medal goes to Czech Republic and David Hornick, 577.5. The European champion and the gold medal goes to Ukraine and David Rubens, 620. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up for the national anthem of Ukraine. So the research ceremony for the sub-junior men 93 kg class in squats. Bronze medal goes to Poland, Gracian Piper, 210. Silver medal goes to Slovakia and Dominic Hill, 220. And the gold medal goes to Czech Republic and Thomas Nick 240. Thank you. Bench press, bronze medal goes to Slovakia, Dominic Hill, 135 kilograms. Silver medal goes to Poland and Gracian Piper, 150. The gold medal goes to Czech Republic and Victor Kubacek, 155. Thank you. And in deadlift, bronze medal goes to Poland, Gracian Piper, 215 kgs. Silver medal goes to Czech Republic, Thomas Nischek, 255 kgs. And the gold medal goes also to Czech Republic and Victor Kubacek, 262.5. Thank you. For the total, 93 sub-junior and bronze medal goes to Poland, Gracian Piper, 75 kg. Victor Hubacek, 630 kilograms. And the gold medal and European champion from Czech Republic, Tomas Saranišek, 627.5. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up for the national anthem of the Czech Republic. So victory ceremony for the 105 sub-junior men. Only one lifter, but very strong. Karl-Henrik Bäckström from Estonia, gold medal in squat on 225 kg. In bench press, we got also gold medal on 172.5. Deadlift, we got 255 kgs. And in total, the European champion from Estonia, Karl-Henrik Bäckström, and a total of 652.5. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up for the national anthem of Estonia. So, for 120 kg sub-junior men, only one lifter, but very strong. Gold medal in squat from Ukraine, Volodymyr Viltsev, 270 kg. In the bench press, he picked up 145 kg and the gold medal. In the deadlift, he picked up 240 kg and the gold medal. And for the total, the European champion from Ukraine, Volodymyr Viltsev, in a total of 655 kgs. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up for the national anthem of Ukraine. Round of applause. So for the men, 120 plus junior in the squat. Silver medal goes to Slovakian Jakub Zawodny, 250 kgs. The gold medal goes to Poland and Jan Tyszynski, 257.5. Thank you. The bench press, gold medal goes to Slovakia and Jakub Zawodny, 210. Thank you. Deadlift, silver medal goes to Slovakia and Jakub Zawodny, 210 kilograms. The gold medal goes to Poland and Jan Tyszynski, 240. Thank you. And for the total, gold medal goes to Slovakia, Jakub Zawodny, 670 kg. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up for the national anthem of Slovakia. Here we go. Now we're going to have a reserve for the best team and the best lifter.